Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be showing you guys my go-to makeup look as of recently. So yeah. Oh, I'm putting my hair up with these little clips that I got at the dollar store. They're actually really cool. So don't mind my hair looking crazy. Okay. Let's get into this makeup tutorial. So lately I have been using primer. I usually don't ever use primer, but I've been loving the way this primer makes my skin look. Sorry, my camera was being weird. Ew. Okay, so anyways, excuse this ugly band-aid I have on my finger. I cut it while I was cooking the other day. I was cooking in a rush and I cut myself really bad. But anyways, I've been using the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. This is it right here. This is a primer that I've been using. So I just grabbed some and I really just focus it on my T-zone and anywhere where I feel like I have texture. So like around my lips, my chin, my nose, right here. And then I always do it in between my eyebrows. Right there, and then a little bit right here. I don't really put it all over my face. I just kind of do it on those areas to help smooth it out. And it really just fills in my pores. I usually use both of my middle fingers, but I can't because of this freaking band-aid. So I just rub it in. And I wait a few minutes. So this sits. So the foundation that I've been using is the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. I have been using this stick for like years and years now, and I'm just now like running out. Like I have no more left. But yeah, I stopped using this for a while, but then I recently had got back into it. So this is the foundation stick or foundation that I will be using. I need to like scrape it out with something because I have none left. And the shade that I've been using is 128. So yeah, this is the color. I feel like it fits me pretty well. And then I go in with a foundation brush to blend that in. Pero si le ponen la canción, le da una depresión tonta. Llorando. So the brush that I love to use with this foundation is the Morphe M439 brush, and this is it right here. I have been using this brush for like ever and ever now, and I just sprayed a little bit with this Pixie Glow Mist. This, I don't really like use it for like any specific reason. I just like to make sure my brush is like a little damp when I blend out my foundation. So just start to blend it out, and I really don't apply too much foundation. I try to focus it on, oh my gosh, I have it here, on like this part of my face right here, because I feel like it's what needs the most coverage. And but again, I don't like to go in with too much foundation because I'd rather go in with a like heavy with concealer, if that makes sense. So I really just use it to blend out my to even out my skin tone, not so much for like coverage. That looks good. Okay, so this is my skin with the foundation. Just a super light layer. Nothing too dark. Okay, there. Sorry, I have a mirror over here and I have light coming from it. Okay. Anyways, that's the foundation. So now I'm gonna go in with concealer. And I have been using this concealer for the longest time. I feel like for the last like 6-7 months. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is it right here. I like to use this concealer even if I am doing like a no makeup look. I'll just apply like the smallest amounts and it does the trick. It still looks natural like if you don't use anything else with it, if that makes sense. So I like to go in with a brush and oh yeah, why is everything freaking... So I like to go back in with the foundation brush and blend out the areas around my mouth with it and my forehead like that. And then I just use the brush to blend out like the outer parts of the concealer. And then I'll go in with my sponge. Like that. Then just blend everything out with my sponge. And then I use whatever is left on the sponge to go on my lid. That's what that looks like. I'm gonna show you guys how my skin looks with this concealer. So now I am going to cream contour. So I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is just in a darker shade. This is the shade 177. This is it right here. And I like to just add a little bit like that. And then around. I try not to do too much because I like to go in with a powder bronzer over it. And I go in with a brush to blend this out. This is the brush that I like to use. It's just a angled Real Techniques brush. And when I spray it, I kind of go in with my finger to make sure that all the bristles are evenly damp. I don't know, that's just like something that I do. And now I go in to blend it. And then I blend in a upwards motion. Just because I don't like my bronzer to go too down. Okay, now after that I go in with some more concealer. I know it's a lot. But I go in with the same kind, just in a lighter shade. I go in with the shade 360. And I literally just add the smallest amount. And I only add it right here. Literally just like that. Right there. And then I do this just so that my concealer, I can like blend it out and make sure there's no creasing. And then this just adds a little bit of highlight to it. And then I just go in and make sure everything is blended before I go in with my powder. And now I go in with this Laura Mercier translucent powder and I set my face. So I try to go in with a really small amount, like those look like a lot. But I like to make sure there's no extra powder on here, that it's all flat on the sponge. And I press like this. And I just look up to make sure that there's no creasing. And I just press and press and press and press. And it makes it really, really smooth. See how that looks super smooth? And then I repeat the same thing over here. And just by going like this and really just pressing the powder in, keeps it from looking cakey and from your under eyes to have any creasing. I mean, obviously you can't avoid like the natural creases in your under eye, but look at how smooth that looks. Now I'm gonna do the rest of my face. And so I just set my nose with my sponge. And I do go in heavier on my nose because that's where I get oily. But I just do them and then I blend down towards that mouth. And then I do the rest with my foundation brush that I used earlier. So I go in with something like this. Tap off the excess. And then I go in with my forehead and I kind of do this to make sure there's no wrinkles. And I just press, because this is where I get the most wrinkles on my forehead, is in the center. And so once I do that, I just blend the rest and then I do the rest of my face. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and I will be using the Kylie bronzer in the shade Almond, and this is it right here. This has been my favorite bronzer. The formula, the color, everything. I love her bronzer and her blushes. I'll be using her blush as well. So then I just go in like that, just really lightly. with this. This is a Morphe brush as well. I really love this one for bronzer. I feel like it gives a really flawless look. Since the brush is really big, it doesn't make it look harsh. And then I go in on my nose, just kind of bronze it up. Now I'm gonna go in with blush. I'm also using a Kylie product. This is her blush in the shade Rosy. I think this was from one of her birthday collections, but this is my favorite blush. I love like a super rosy cheek. I know I'm a ham with blush, but I just love to look super rosy. I'm gonna bake my face anyway, so some of the pigment will come off. So now we're gonna bake, and I'm just gonna bake under my cheeks and on my nose area. All right, now while my face bakes, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And I haven't been doing too much to my eyebrows lately just because they're already kind of full, so I just like to fill in any sparse area, but I actually do it with a color that's lighter. And I have been using the, is this L'Oreal? Yeah, L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Designer brow pencil in the shade Brunette. So this is the color, you can't really tell, but it's honestly like an ash brown. It's not too dark like the color of my eyebrows, but I literally just fill them in like the tiniest bit. And since my brows have been full lately, I really don't feel like I need to do much. Now I'm gonna go in with a brow gel. This is the Almay Brow Styler. And I literally just comb through my brows like this. Flick the hairs up. Like that. I feel like this makes my brows look fuller as well. So again, like that. So that's how my brows look. They're very fluffy and thick. So now I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow. I'm going in with the bronzer. Again, I'm not doing too much for my eyes. So I just go in with the brush that I use to contour my nose. And I just literally set my lids. Because I haven't set my lids at all with like powder or anything. So I literally just set it with my bronzer. And just apply the color all over my lid. I feel like this gives it like a monochromatic look. Kind of just ties everything together. Eyeliner it is. I go in with the eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that Kylie came out with, and this is in the black shade. She's actually coming out with a new one and a brown one. So I don't know if it's like a new formula, but I really want to buy it. So I'm literally just lining my lash line. And I do this so that when I apply lashes, you can't see the separation between my natural lashes and my strips. Okay, so that is the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna wipe away my bake. I feel like it's been time. So I'm gonna go in. I like to wipe away with the bake before I go in with mascara, because sometimes the if you wipe away your bake after you put on mascara, then you can get powder on your mascara, and then it just doesn't look as black. You want to make sure you really get everything, because sometimes I'll be leaving powder behind my ears. All right, now I'm gonna spray my face with, should I use this? No, this has oil in it. It's gonna mess up my makeup. So now I'm gonna go in with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in matte. I'm just gonna shake this. So I just let that set, and now I'm gonna go in with mascara, and then we will do lashes. So I'm going in with the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil. This is it right here. I got this in my BoxyCharm, so I've been using this mascara. I really like it. It's really black and it makes your lashes really long. Y'all see how long it makes my eyelashes? And then I do this thing where I kind of wiggle the ends so they kind of stick together. Look at that. Wow, so beautiful. So annoying, oh my god. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with eyelashes and I'm gonna apply those real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So these are the eyelashes that I chose. Aren't they so cute? I don't think I've released these yet into my line. Speaking of my line, I know I haven't been selling lashes lately. Or I haven't been posting about them, but I'm wanting to do, well, I have been working on like rebranding my lashes, coming out with like synthetic lashes, changing the packaging and doing all that. So once I have that figured out, then I'll be selling lashes again. But that's why I haven't really been talking about them, but these are a pair. So anyways, I'm back. I have lashes on, so now let's go into the lips. This has been my all-time favorite lip combination that I have ever done on myself, so pay attention. All right. Oh, my voice keeps like cracking. Okay, so I'm going in with the KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude. This is the color right here. It's a nude. It's super cute. So I'm just gonna line my lips with this, fill them in a little bit, and then I'll show you guys what I do next. Okay, so that's what they look like with just the liner on. Oh, I love this color so much. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick. This is the Kylie Jenner lipstick, matte lipstick in the shade Almost Friday, and it's like this pinky corally nude kind of. I don't know how to describe the color, but this is what I have been using. So I'm just gonna add this like that. So just all over my lips. So that's what that looks like. And then I'm gonna go like this and just press. So you can stop here, leave that. That's super cute. But I'm gonna go back in with my liner and just kind of line my lips again, basically. Just on the perimeter of my lips. Just to kind of reinforce this color. Because I don't want it to look too pink. So like that, and then you can literally stop there, and it looks super cute, right? But I have been going in with my Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb lip gloss. This is like the original color that she came out with, the first one, and I'm just gonna be adding gloss on top of this. Like, oh my, look at that bottom lip. And then on top, so I only dip once into the gloss. I like to have more gloss on the bottom than I do on the top, but Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? Oh my god. Love it. I forgot to go in with highlight, so let's go in with highlight before we end this video. So I have been going in with my MAC highlighter in the shade Whisper of Guilt, and this is the color. Super cute. And then I just apply it with this, with this big fan brush right here from Morphe. Kind of just go like this and apply it like that, just so that it's not as like hard and I don't have like a line of highlight on my nose like that. My hair's been not looking cute lately. So yeah, this is the look. This is my go-to glam that I have been doing when I do my makeup. I don't do my makeup too often anymore, but when I do, this is, oh excuse me, this is usually what I do. So yeah, let me show you guys an up close of this look. Let my camera focus, come on, so you guys can see like how smooth my skin looks. Look at those lips. I love this lip combination so much. This blush, just like everything about this look, I am obsessed with. The brows, the lashes, the lips, the blush, the bronzer, everything. So there we go. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I was about to say I'm gonna start posting more, but I was fucking say that. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Gladimares. I'll put it right here. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.